We have been talking a lot about play, right? And now we learn that actually play has no specific aims, and it is mainly for enjoyment. Having said that, well, I understand for adults, mainly teachers, parents, or many others would wonder what children actually learn from playtime, especially free playtime, right? Here, I'm going to talk about some benefits of play. Well, having said that, I need to note that these learning outcomes or benefits are naturally occurred when children play. These learning outcomes are not planned. The first one I want to talk about is socio-emotional benefits. Play actually promotes impulse control and emotion regulation. In playtime, children will have the opportunity to learn about themselves and others. They become aware of the impact of the behavior and develop skills in conflict resolution, negotiation, trust, and acceptance. They can try out different ways of dealing with social situations and try on feelings, emotions, and social rules. Well, let me give you an example, okay? Now, kids A and kids B are playing together. Well, suddenly, kids A just grabbed kids B's toy without notifying him or asking him. Well, kids B tries to grab it back, but then kids A just kick him. Well, kids B cry like crazy, and then he immediately goes to the teacher. Well, kids A was very happy because now he got the toy. Well, he play and play and play for a while, and then he feel very sad. Why? Because other kids learn that kids A kicking others and nobody's want to play with kids A. So kids A start to think, I really want to play with others, and what should I do? So he think and think and think. And then, well, he gives the toys back to kids B and then says sorry. Well, can we play together? Kids B forgives kids A and then they play together. Well, in the example I just provide you, you can see that kids A are actually learning in this social situation. If he really wants to play with others, he needs to learn the social rules. He needs to learn how to do or what to do in order to get to play in this society, in this little society. The second benefit I want to talk about is language. Play actually improves communication and vocabularies. Play offers opportunities for the development of language skills in relation to vocabularies, pronunciation, sentence construction, and the transmission of meaning and content. Well, let me use the example we just used, okay? Well, remember kids B was kicked by kids A and he got very sad. He went to the teacher and then he summarized the whole situation. Miss Jessie, kids A kicked me. He got my toy. Wow, you can see that kids B can summarize the whole situation and then verbally tells the teacher what's going on. All right, so the teacher asked kids B to talk to kids A to tell him no. So kids B go back to kids A. Hey, don't kick me. I don't like it. So kids A look at kids B. He was actively listening. And then he said, I want to play with you. Well, from this situation, he verbally expressed what he wants. And this shows that he was listening to Kids B too. So Kids B say, maybe we can play together. And then Kids A say, okay. Well, you can see in this situation, both kids are using their language, the vocabularies to communicate. At the same time, they observe other people's facial expression, and then they actively listen the content. So you can see that from the same situation, kids are developing the social skills, regulating their emotions, and then enhancing the language skills. The next benefit I want to talk about is intelligence. Play actually stimulates brain development. Play offers opportunities to learn about objects, concepts, and ideas. For example, sorting, sequencing, weight, and balance. Children develop problem-solving strategies, an ability to allow one thing to stand for something else. For example, in pretend play, they do that a lot. Let me give you an example here so it is easier for you to understand, all right? Now, this example involves only one kid, okay? This kid is playing with blocks, paper blocks. He wants to make it as high as possible. So he stacked one on the other one, on the other one. He was doing really, really well. And then very soon he stacked up 8 blocks already. And he wants to stack up more. So he tried 9 and 10. And the tower fell down. All right. So he was not happy because he wanted to make it the tallest one in the whole wide world. So he tried again. And this time, he made it very careful. When it comes to very high and the tower is moving, he used 2 hands to hold the towers while slowly and carefully put the blocks on top. Well, he made it to the 10th blocks, but still the tower collapsed. So he needs to think, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do in order to make it taller and taller? He got an idea. He found other kids to help him. Okay, so he asked for other kids, hey, John, can you come help me? Help me to hold the tower, and then I will put something on it. Well, John found the ideas pretty interesting, so he helped, okay? And actually, they made it all the way to 12 blocks. It is very tall, and they got very happy. In this example, you can see that the kids were actively thinking solutions in order to achieve his own goal, okay? He wants to make a very tall tower, and that's why at the very beginning, he wants to make it very soft and carefully to stack up the blocks. And then he was not successful. That's why he kept thinking other solutions. He asked people for help. And then this involved language that we just talked about, and that involved social-emotional intelligence, right? So play actually promotes intelligence overall. The last one I want to talk about is creativity. Well, actually, without intelligence, kids cannot be creative. When we talk about one to be very creative, they need to have some basic knowledge. Let me give you an example here, okay? We were talking about 2 kids building the big tower together, right? At the beginning, they were just planning or aiming to make a very, very tall building, right? They didn't want to do anything else, okay? But later on, when they play, they start to get creative. They thought that, okay, no matter how many people I asked for help, the maximum we can do is 12 blocks. Why don't we just make a lot of towers and then at the end we make a castle? And then after we make a castle, why don't we pretend to be a king, okay, to live in a castle, and then we start to have a storyline there, okay? So as you can see, play change. When they build something or do something, and then slowly they will think, and then it leads to other stuff, which enhance their creativity. Well, of course, when we talk about the benefits of play, the social-emotional language, creativity, and intelligence are just a few of the many benefits that we could find from play. From the examples that I provided you before, you can see play always involve a lot of motor movements too. You need a lot of coordination and visual abilities. It increases aerobic activities resulting from sustained active play that promotes physical health and fitness in terms of the cardiovascular system. Right? So we are talking about, it's not about the brain development, it's also about the muscle tone, their cardiovascular system, and their weight and their height, and many more.